Alright, so we're on the passenger side of the Polaris, and I have a little bit of slop in the axle nut, and then I have a lot in this control arm, and then I have a little bit in the lower control arm. So what I've been doing, I'm pulling out the cotter pins, and this particular one I have to change the boot on the CV shaft, so I'm actually going to pull this apart, and I have a replacement boot while I'm in here. But I'm gonna just take this nut off, I think, and see like if the metal's worn out, if there's a bushing I need to put in there. I'm not really sure. And then we'll retorque that axle once I get there. But take the bottom out, take this off. I can pivot the whole thing out, get to that axle. So that's the plan.
She just slides right off.
Just slides right off. Nope. Alright, so I got this side all back together. I ended up, I bought new bushings for the back control arms, but they were just as sloppy as those ones. So I ended up switching them all around so that they would wear independently, and then tightened up every bolt and nut and put new cotter pins on, and it's still sloppy in this top joint. I think this bushing shot, and then a little bit on the tie rod end, but this way it's solid. And I'm looking at it, and there might be a little bit of play in the bearing on the hub, but I decided to just retorque it in 70 foot-pounds and put a new pin on it, and this will be good enough for now. It's still sloppier than I would like, and a lot of that play is in the rack and that tie rod end on the steering. And also here, I tried snugging this thing, but I think it's bottomed out. So anyways, I'm good with that for now. I'm waiting on an axle for the other side. I tried taking the CV joint off to change the boot, and it was seized on there, so I just gave up. Bought a new one. It was 70 bucks, which sucks, but yeah. So I'm good with that for a quad. It's not going on the road. So what I'm going to do now is actually start on the rear and charge this thing up. I have like a issue with the charging on this. I think my winch is draining the battery because it's been dead every time I come in here. So I think I'm going to have to put a kill switch on that. And yeah, we're getting there.